So after recently giving away 10 regular Fennecs, you guys seem to love it. So I just bought 24 more, which I'm going to be giving away on the channel on the road to 500,000 subs. Every single week, I'm going to select one random person that is subbed to the channel to win a free Fennec. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. That is literally it, and it's completely free. So with having approximately 6,000 hours into a game, I would say I'm quite experienced. And today we are going to be adding up a rough estimate of my whole entire inventory size and how much money it would actually make me. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic and safe Monday, and today we are going to be going through a question that I get asked all of the time: how much money would my account actually be worth? So after recently seeing we hit 5.5k hours, you got to think of it as well. All of the nothing something I've done definitely equating to 6,000 hours of trading, and what we're going to be doing is a similar concept to Pick a Pixel, where I'm going to be adding up my whole entire inventory. So link's going to be down below for the inspiration. If you want to compare this video in a year's time when I hit 7k hours, obviously you want to stick around on the channel, so make sure you're subscribing if you're new. Also drop a like if you want to see a 7k hours in the very near future, and yeah, let's jump straight into it. Quickly before we do jump into this video, I'd love to give a huge shout out to the fan favorite sponsor on the channel, Aoa.com. So I've been working with these guys for several years now, and they're the fastest and most reliable place to pick up any Rocket League item, and by using the code in the description, you are going to get yourself 6% off every single purchase. So the very first option we are going to go to is going to be like the premium section, where you can see all of the DLC cards and you can also see the credit value. So from DLCs, I do believe they're worth about $10 all combined. From the ones I bought, I do believe, which is going to be obviously about 1,000 credits, and we've also got 4,080 credits, I do believe. So in total, that's going to be 5,080 credits to start with. So now moving on to the uncommon section, we're going to go through all of the wheels. Obviously, we've got 2 sunbursts right there, we've got a few other black wheels, and all of this stuff combined, we're going to set about 100 credits each, because the wheels are pretty decent. So that's going to be 9,000 credits. Next up, antennas, we've got the pink macaroon, which is actually worth quite a lot. I'm pretty sure it could be like 10k plus, but we're going to set it to 5, just to be on the safe side. And then if we actually go through the inventory, we have got so many uncommons, mostly of them being painted as well, to be fair. And to be fair, I could definitely get the Rocket League Insider price on every single uncommon, and my inventory would be worth so much more. But for the sake of the video, we're going to average it 10 each, because practically all of them are painted, and I do believe you can get way more than that, to be fair. And also as well, we're going to put a little stop here, because yeah, we've got a lot of halos, and that's the one thing with uncommons you can actually sell for loads, and a foam hat as well, which is titanium white, and all combined is, I do believe anyway, 7,000 credits. So I've taken a very long time last night getting all of the prices raised, so please bear with me. But basically for each rarity, I'm going to pick out like a few items, which can obviously be an exception, and the rest I'm going to put into a bulk deal, like I do with the uncommons. So 10 each, obviously times that by 680, the amount of uncommons I've got, that's going to be an additional 6,800 credits on top to the total, which leaves us with about 32,000 credits there. Now for the rare section, it's a lot easier, to be fair, because practically all of them are just going to be decals, and that's the ones we're going to be picking out today. So yeah, I do believe the rares we've got, how many have we actually got right here? It's going to be, oh my god. Okay, so we've got 896. Once again, gonna put them at 10 credits each, because practically all of them are painted, and there's some random stuff in there. Obviously we would normally bump up the price, but I'm gonna leave it out just for the sake of the video. There is gonna be a few decals which I do not want to miss out on. So the Griffins we're gonna let go, but the Lone Wolves, we cannot let that go. Take a look at that collection right there, and literally adding up for the minimum value on the spreadsheet for all of them. Obviously we've got 8 white in there, so many black, and like so many other colors as well. It's gonna be about 7,000 credits for them. Next up, we've actually got the Octane Shisha decal, which I didn't even think was that good, but it turns out they're worth 500 credits each. I've got 10 of them, so that's really easy. That's gonna be a simple 5,000 credits. And we've actually got the Phantos set, which I do believe is worth about 7,000 credits at the time of recording this video. So in total, obviously, a load of rares are going to be there, which I could have added up a lot more. I know I missed out on a lot of titanium white stuff, which is probably worth more than 10 credits easily, but still, as a total, it's going to be on screen right here. I've got to do a lot of adding up. Now, moving on to the very rares, you can see right there, first of all, we've got so many anodized, and we got so much paint, which you are going to see throughout the whole very rare section. And in total, I do believe, how many have we actually got for very rares? Oh my god, okay. So we got 808 very rares, times that by 50. I'm going with 50 credits each. Honestly, I've got so much paint right there, which can go for way more than 50 for most part, which is going to be in total, I do believe, 40,400 credits. So yeah, I'm just going to stick to the rule of just having 3 things that I pick out. First of all, we've got the Grimalkins right here, obviously really OG, quite expensive on the spreadsheet, and in total, what I do believe added up, that's going to be about 4,000 credits on top. There's just so much random stuff that I could easily sell for so much more than 50 credits each, which is quite painful, to be fair, but I'd literally be here for like days trying to get every prize. But next up is going to be all of the esports decals. I do believe in total I spent about £32 or $32 at least anyway on esports tokens, so that's going to be another additional 3,200 credits, I do believe. Then just go through a few more items, and then we got the mains, which recently have popped off, to be fair. We got Striker Black, and also just a load of regular colors, which added up is going to be about 6,000 credits. So in total, that is going to be on screen right now, I do believe, over 100,000 credits just from the very rares, uncommons, and rares so far. Now imports, I could definitely put it a lot higher than this, but for the sake of the video, once again, I've got so much paint in there, it honestly pains me to do this, but we're going to say 100 each. because I know there's a few like regular stuff in there which could still go for 50 long run, don't get me wrong, but the amount of pain is ridiculous. So in total, that is going to bump it up, I do believe. How much is that? 52.9 thousand credits. So the very first thing we're going to go to is going to be the Painted Dominus collection right there. Obviously, not looking that great. We've only got 3 colors right there, but still added up, I do believe that's about 12,000 credits. So next up, I do believe what I got written down. Oh yeah, it's going to be the Painted Phoenix, which could be so much more if the prices weren't done for. But added up in total, I've got 15 White Phoenix and a few other ones, which in rough value is going to be about 110,000 credits on top. Once again, we've got quite a lot of items. Nothing really to write home about, but still so many painted imports in there, like I'm just missing, obviously, which is quite painful. But still, we got the painted octanes. We obviously got my Sweeper Titanium white one and quite a lot of crimson as well, with 1 striker and a few other colors, which is going to be roughly about 40,000 credits. So up to the import section, we've got over 300,000 credits sat there, but it could be way more, to be fair, because we've got stuff like painted standards and so many other painted items which we missed out on. But let's move on to the exotic. Now, I definitely think it would be fair to say, because I've got so many painted exotics I'm going to be missing out on, including certifications and so much more. We're going to put every exotic at 150, and we've got 700 and how much? 704 of these, times that by 150, that's going to be an additional 105.6 thousand credits. Very first item we're going to be taking a look at is Striker Black Dice. It's estimated to be worth about 100,000 credits right now, but in the long run, I feel like that could be way more, to be fair, because they're taken out of the game and the rarity is going to be there, but who knows, I guess. Now, this may come across a little bit vague, but the other exotic black wheels I've got are actually very decent, to be fair. We've got loads of like black OEMs, black Octavians, stuff like that, black Sterns, and we've got striker certifications for the Octavians and also for the Sunburst. So I think 20,000 credits is quite fair, but it could be way more than that, to be fair. Disregarding the striker certifications on some of the wonderments, we're going straight to the CC4 Zombisaur, which right now I do believe sells for about 10,000 credits. Could be wrong though, but yeah, obviously that bumps up the total to over 500,000. This is looking pretty decent. Now, moving on to the black market. Obviously for Pickapixel's video, he had 500,000 just pure in black markets, which is nuts, but obviously at the same time, I don't really do as many trade-ups, so therefore, mine's going to be a little bit less. And with the 91 black markets I've got, I do believe there is going to be about 100,000 credits in total value right there, which is still pretty good, don't get me wrong, but moving on to the limiteds, this is where all of the money makers start coming into play. So, first of all, we've got the Alpha Boost, Alpha Cap, and also the Beta Nugget on top, which could easily be 1.7 alone for the Alpha Boost, but for the generosity and to make it easier, we're going to put it 1.7 for the whole lot, because the Alpha Cap right now is about 200k, Beta Nugget's like 20 or 30k, and obviously the boost could easily go 1.7, but we're going to put it around 1.5 just for the sake of the video. Those Apex right there, we're literally throwing away for this video, because you're going to see in a little bit how many limiteds we've got, and we need to even it out a little bit, because yeah, there is quite a few that we've got right now. So next up, it's going to be the Emerald Pros and all of the other Pro codes. So I do believe I've got the Aeromage Pros, Emerald Pros, then we've got the Mendoza Pros and Showmans, which were I think they're about 600,000 credits at minimum, and I've obviously got others, but just for the sake of the video, like once again, just to keep people happy, we're going to set that at 600,000 credits. And after a little bit more scrolling, we actually get to the whole entire Grip Stride Master Set, which is going to be a little bit of a sticky one for the values, because it could be worth way more, but once again, going to humble myself a little bit and put it a little bit lower. So for the Striker one, I do believe that's going to be at least double. Scorer and also Tactician, 1.5, and all the rest are going to be maximum value, which if I do believe I've calculated that correctly, it's going to be about 400,000 credits in total, because you got to think, there's like, how many is there? Like nearly 200 wheels in there, including every single certification, every paint, which, yeah, I think that's about 400,000 credits combined. Obviously, though, that's my first ever master set. I've got no clue how it sells, really, and I don't really plan on selling it anytime soon. But next up, I do believe it's going to be the Octane Decal. So, yeah, we've got a Doom Racer Striker, which is a quick and easy one. It's about 100,000 credits. I do believe for the very last RCS item, it's going to be this one right here. So, the Octane one, obviously, pretty decent, but you got to keep in mind, I've got Dominus, Dominus GT, ZSR, all of those Breakout, etc., which add up to be about 75,000 credits. And I do believe that's the very last item we're going to calculate. But now we move on to the part of which you're probably not going to expect, because yeah, we're going to set them all as 100 each. You could be thinking, are you crazy? Because I've got so much Rocket Pass, but at the same time, I've missed out on stuff like Apex, Helios. I've got so much of random other stuff as well, like massive big splash investments, stuff like Emeralds, I've completely missed and disregarded. So if we add up correctly, we have got 4,645 limited times by 100. That is going to be an additional 464,500 credits on top. Looking back on that, I really don't know what to think, because obviously 4 million credits is just absurd. That's an absurd amount of credits, and for the fact, obviously, there's like nearly 10,000 items in there, there is no way someone would pay that price for it. But let's just say, obviously, with the Rocket League rates right now being $5 for 500 credits, I'm going to do the same as Pickapixel. That would equate to, I do believe that's going to be $40,000, 44, and obviously 40 pence as well. Wow, so many fours. Yeah, for me personally, you're not going to see me selling anything for cash, just because I like having it all like in my inventory, you know, know, I'd never want to mess with it because my job technically is to teach you how to make profit. The more items I've got, the better I can do that. So it's obviously helping me out with my job, which is YouTube. So I would never sell anything. I don't really need to at this point in my life, but that is going to be it for today. If you've enjoyed the video, can you just drop a like on it? I'm going to say that straight away because this has taken such a long time to edit, get the clips together. Honestly, longer than it should do for a daily video. So make sure you're dropping a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new for daily Rocket League content. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow.